Well, the BOLO program is set to unveil Canada's 25 most wanted fugitives this afternoon. Let's bring in CP24's crime analyst, Steve Ryan, for more on the national initiative. We should remind people BOLO stands for Be on the Lookout, and this is not a list that the average person wants to be on. Tell us about what we're going to hear today.
Sure. So this program started in 2018. It's a nonprofit organization, and it's fabulous as a support group for police services across the country because, as you mentioned, this infamous list is the top 25 most wanted throughout the country. Typically, you make that list if you are wanted for either a murder or some other very violent crime. There are rewards that certainly motivates people to turn others in who they see being wanted, and those rewards can go anywhere from $50,000 to $250,000.
And oftentimes, let's be honest, money is providing the incentives, and not only for just the average person out there who might spot somebody, one of these individuals, but also people who are connected to them, who are just saying, you know what, I have to do what's right, and turn over if it's a family member. So talk a little bit about that, how that helps investigators.
Yeah, the great points. I would say that money is more of a motivating factor than doing what is right. And given the fact that you can remain anonymous, all it requires is a tip. You get a number. That number is sent to the financial institution. If the information is accurate and there is an arrest, all you need to do is provide that number. So you can remain anonymous. So this is why I say there is no honor amongst thieves, if you will. If somebody has an opportunity to make some money, all they got to do is drop a dime on the guy who they know that the police are looking for.
Can you tell us about some of the people who made the list and what the crimes that they've been alleged to have committed?
Well, one of the ones that comes to mind is Michael Beebe. He was wanted by the Toronto police, and he was arrested just days after, if not hours after, his photo was released on the most wanted in the top 25 as we're looking at right now.
We're seeing some of the offenses for drug trafficking, for murder, a couple of them for murder. I mean, these are pretty dangerous people.
Yeah, they are very dangerous, and these people have already been charged. So the only difference is they are not before the court. The information charging them is before the court. There's arrest warrants out for their arrest anywhere in the country. They will be returned to that jurisdiction. If they happen to go overseas, then the Crowns will make an application, go through an extradition treaty with a country who we have a treaty with, and they'll return them. So they are charged. They just haven't been located.
And I've been to some of these press conferences with BOLO, and this is just kind of, I guess, another added layer of resources for police investigators out there to try and round up whatever evidence that they can from people out there, but also just anything that can assist them in closing these cases.
Yeah, excellent point again. So it's extra sets of eyes, media, social media, billboards, and you're not required to provide evidence as a witness for the most part. If you see somebody who's wanted on one of these posters, all you need to do is give the location, and then the police will take it from there, and you can remain anonymous.
CP24's Steve Ryan, thank you so much.
You got it.